banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Mitchell now in motion left. Baker now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They send a receiver in motion right. Here we go. It's Mayfield. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. That's completed right side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
On first down, they'll run. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hey, look, 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Start.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. It's second and goal. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
So the incompletion on first, here's second and goal. Mayfield to throw again. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. This is our last play of the quarter.
11, empty. Here we go, here we go. Start.
Right to the air, Burrow. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
I'm one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Called in left side. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
I'm one, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11. Gun.
The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11, Thomas.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play, and it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. And goes to the hurry up here.
17 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Smith crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Start.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180. Up left. Run. Point it right. King. Start.
Mayfield now. Blitz coming. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, Buccaneers.
What's up?
Irving on the inside give. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Buccaneers could break this tie for a halftime lead.
1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 180. Alert. What's up?
Here's Baker to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Up left. Real. Regular.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Up, 180. Run. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw for it. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
First and 10.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Irving here from the gun. Inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Watch out.
Once again, Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
20.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go. Dahan. 11. Dahan.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Brought in Ty Felton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
11 MT, Kate. It's just Dahan.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Getting out to his left. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and 8.
11, 11, 11. Stop!
Burrow on the play action. On the move, headed right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 180. 11, 11, 11. Stop!
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 Thomas.
4th down.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop!
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
11, 11.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
12. 11, 11, 11. Stop!
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Flush down out to his left. Sends this to the end zone. And a catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
17. Buccaneers, 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
Now here's Mayfield. It's hauled in by Allen on the right side. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Baker now off the play fake. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Gun.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They're cobbled together a yard there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set. Gun.
Burrow to the air now. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Behind. Right, 80. Right, shot. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, Tate. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Behind.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Can. Behind.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Behind.
Back to the well again. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Real. What's that?
They give to Irving, left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Brought in right side by McMillan. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
King. 180.
Air it out on 3rd. Truck pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they just get the play off. Forced out to his right. Has it in close. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Right back to Irving now. And he's going to be stopped well shy on that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
11, 11.
2nd and
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
35-yard line.
Burrow. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Looking quickly here.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals with a little more work to do to win it here. The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Let's get set. 180. Raise hot. Hot.
They give it to him again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
11 empty. 11 empty. 11 mighty. 11, 12, 12, 12. Got.
Here he is to throw. Brought in. He's out in the clear. Running down the left side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have taken the lead late. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Here he is to throw. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
26 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mitchell now in motion left. Setting up to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw. Got his target. It's Otten. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
To throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. In quite the time crunch here, Bronk, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
22-yard line.
180! Real.
He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
180! Run. Regular. Play it right. Hey, alert.
Baker throwing again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Pistol. Hey, alert! Hey, alert 33.
Running back, motioning right.
What's that?
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And they pull it off, a touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey! Alert! What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play.
Buccaneers 30.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Hand it off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.